What's up? It's your boy, Tragic, and you are currently about to watch a tragic production. Three dogs, one boy. How does it all go down? Find out.
Look, they say a coward die 1,000 deaths. And every time you try and kill him, why it's always 1,000 left? I heard a real nigga die.
So, first story. We're gonna start with the first story. I'm gonna go from youngest to oldest, right? So, the youngest I've been. I was living in South Carolina at the time. I was probably in like second or third grade, probably like 7, 8, or 9. I don't even know. Nah, I was in second grade, so I had to be like probably 7 or 8, maybe. So I'm not gonna say the neighborhood I was living in to keep it, confidential for now. So it was in Bluffton, South Carolina, and I was with my neighborhood friend Mackenzie, which I haven't seen him since I moved from that neighborhood. I wonder what he's doing now. So anyway, right? So I ride my bike with him one day near the entrance of the property. It was kind of like a gated community, like it had like a security guard, a little booth and all that. And then you got you got to check in with security guard. You driving like keep on going. You go down this main road, and there's houses on both sides, right? So I was riding my bike around that way one day because when you come in, it's a street that like goes off like that, and me and my friend we were coming off that street. So I was riding, and I rode past this one house, and like I was like, you know what I'm saying, living my best life. You know what I'm saying? It was evening time. Sun was starting to set down a little bit, and all of a sudden, I see. I looked to the side of me. It's a big old Rottweiler, like at my back bicycle wheel. I'm like, oh snap! I started pedaling real fast, and I had got away. Thank God I had got away because I was young. If that dog had actually got me, I would have been hurt. One thing about me, if I get chased by a dog, I remain untouched. I don't never get bit. I'm just a goat. Yeah. So that's the end of story 1. Story 2. This was last year. I was about 15 at this time. 15. And I live in New York, Staten Island. Also not gonna say the street, keep it confidential. And this was on my brother's birthday. He had turned 9. So what had happened this day was, so the place I lived in is a townhouse neighborhood, but it has some other types of houses too. It's just a jumbo of houses. So let me see. So my brother had some friends that lived across the street, and they were playing outside. And what happened was, they were having fun just riding around on the bikes and all that. And then across the street, it was this dude. Like they lived in a circle. Like it's like our street was shaped like a thermometer, like they're like this, and then and they lived in a circle, right? So and the man came out with a black and white pit bull, and it was young and skinny and lean, so it had a whole bunch of energy. They also had a bigger dog that was kind of fat, but I don't know. I think that dog was nice. Anyway, so I'm just out there standing watching my brother play with his friends. It was nighttime too. It was probably about 8:00 p.m. Friday night, right? And what had happened was The dude came out with the dog, and he was like, and the dog was like already hyping. He was like lunging, and like he almost got my brother and his friends. And I was like, ooh, no, no, no. So, you know, and then the man kept the dog back from my brother and his friends. So I was like, okay, he's good. And then, you know, why dude was kind of big, and he was trying to make his next move. Cause you know he didn't want to run into nobody else. He was trying to figure out where to walk so he wouldn't run into the kids. And then while he's looking around, he's like this, you know. He's like this. He like, and dog's going like yanking his arm. And like next thing I know, that son of the dog, you know, I'm just looking at the dog as a. It was a pit bull. It was a black and white pit bull. It was kind of young, like a puppy. It just. Next thing I know, I see the leash fly from the dude's hand, like when Spider-Man like flings his webs, like like doing that. The dog leash just flew off like that, and like, oh Lord, it's scary. So luckily, right near my house. Like I was like standing like literally right in front of it. All I had to do was just run up the stairs, which is what I did. So the dog started running full speed toward me, like flash mode, like Usain Bolt. Man, just running. The dog just running. And I turn around, I hit the dash. I'm like, start hitting them feet. You feel me? Start hitting them feet. And, you know what I'm saying, I ran up them stairs, and that dog was so close to me. If I had stopped, it would have went and bit the crap out my leg, man. Like, that dog running that fast. But luckily, I got in the house untouched again. You know, I ran in the house, I turned around, slammed the door so hard. And my mom was downstairs, and she's like, Tevin, what happened? I was like, I just got chased by a dog. And I heard the dog barking outside, and the man ran over there real fast and grabbed the leash, and he walked him off. And the crazy thing is, dude didn't apologize to me till 2 weeks later. I was at my friend's house, who also lives next to the dude. His name is Joseph. I haven't seen him in a while. And I was knocking on his door at nighttime and see across the street. Their house was different from ours. We had the same house, but it had different aspects. Like they had like a door that goes into their basement. It's like a regular front door. And he was down there, and I heard this. I heard like, "Hey, boss." I was like, "Huh?" And I looked. I was like, "Oh." And he was like, "Hey, man, I just want to say, I want to apologize for my dog chasing you. It wasn't even my dog. It was some dog I was babysitting." I was like, "All right, cool, bro. I forgive you. It's all good. Don't worry about it." And went on about our way. This some New York stuff. No offense to New York. Love for y'all. Love for New York. Love for my third city. Anyway, so yeah. And that was it. And now for the most recent story. And this is probably also the most funniest. So it was December 13th, right? 2017. I was 16 years old at this time. And what had happened was I walked into school, and like the way I walk to school, it's two ways I can get to school. So if I walk out from my house and I go down the street, it's two ways, and I call it the long way and the short way. The short way is walking through Savannah Gardens, which is not too far from here. And then the other way is walking along this long street that goes all the way to the back of the road, and then you go all the way up the street and then to the school. And I decided to take that one because that's the way I always walk. And what had happened was, hold up, y'all. Let's try a little chat. Get you a boy that cares about his lips. Anyway, so, you know, I was walking, and it's this white pit bull that lived in this trailer, right? And it had trees surrounding it. And like it had trees. Now forget the trees, that's not important. So I walk in and they got this white pit bull that, you know, they have chained up on the outside. And I used to like mess with it all the time. I used to like lunge at stuff and make it irritated. And I don't know, this particular day, I don't know, the dog just won't having it. He must have had a bad morning or something. Cause, you know, it started doing the same stuff back to me. I like, man, I kept on walking out. And then all of a sudden, and I look back and I see the dog start running, but he was held back by a chain. I like, that's holding you back. That's pathetic. And then next thing I know, I turn around, I heard a, and I turned around, and I was like, I couldn't believe what happened. The dog broke the chain. It broke the chain, and it ran after me. So, luckily, I was next to a car. So the first thing I did is this. It's the first thing I did. I stood up on top of a car. It was winter time. It was snow and ice on the car. I could have slipped and busted my tail. The dog had ran at the car, started running around the car, and then he had ran off, started sniffing grass and stuff. And all these cars rolling by, pointing at the dog like y'all give me a ride to school or something, man. School right over there. I ain't trying to get out this car. This dog's trying to kill me. And I was just playing with it. And, you know what I'm saying? This one car had stopped. I don't know why they did this. It was so pointless why they did this. So, the car had stopped, and this boy had got out. No, the car had just stopped. They just looked at the dog for like 5 minutes while I'm still standing on top of the car. Like, what y'all doing? Help me. I'm in danger. My life is at stake. My life. My life. Yeah, and then what happened, you know. So the people didn't help me. They didn't help me. And, you know, they just kept on riding. And then the dog had ran off into the gardens. It's another section of the gardens, another complex. And, you know, had ran out there, so I was like, okay, coast is clear. And at the right time, too, the school bus was coming. Another school, I walked to school, but it was a school bus that takes that route that I was walking along, and they were coming. I had got off just in time. I saw the headlights in the distance. I was like, whew, I got off just in time. I walked across the street so the dog wouldn't, like, you know, get close to me, because I didn't know if he was actually going to get me. And, you know, kept on walking. And then, you know, I stopped and looked at the dog, and it gave me that look, like bet you won't do that again. You know, like the little meme with the dude with the hair, and you know he's like this, and then they just put all types of captions like, damn, let me think of one. I can't think of one right now, but I'll insert a meme after this, showing y'all what I'm talking about. But yeah, and you know, the dog gave me that look like, bitch, won't do that again. Me knowing dogs can't speak human, I was like, you're right, I sure won't. And I kept on walking. I walked to school. I felt embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? I went to my first period gym class, Coach Johnson. I sat in the class, had a fresh haircut too, and I told everybody about that. And I became laughing stock of the day. But that's okay, because I like making people laugh. So, yeah. Anyways, those are the 3 times I got chased by a dog that I can remember. Like, comment, and subscribe most definitely. And follow my social medias in the description. Yeah. And stay tuned for new videos. Yeah. Deuces. This meme right here is what I was talking about for any of y'all that don't know.